We're getting started with paper. So you guys chime in with your favorites. And Brittany, you know what? It's funny you say, I love that everybody's favorite things too. But knowing that I was doing this, I tried not to watch very many other people's favorites because I didn't want to influence mine. And so I tried. I did watch one or two, but I really just, wanted to grab the things that I think of or that I go to all the time and not be influenced by anybody else. I was not sponsored by any companies, guys. Oh, I do have good news to share. Did you guys see my new news? I am totally honored and humbled to have been asked by Catherine Puller to join her design team. So that started on the 1st. So what was that, yesterday? So Catherine Puller's design team, but no one sponsored me. No one gave me anything for the giveaway. This is all my stuff and my favorite things. So I really tried to be unbiased and just share what I truly love. So let's get started. Okay. First things first, I know there's lots of great envelopes out there. These are from Simon Says Stamp. They're just one of my favorites. They are metallic. I don't know if you can see the shimmer and shine on these. Oh, there you can. I love these metallic envelopes. I think they're so pretty. You do have to let the ink dry. Be careful when you write on them. Really give it time to dry or dry it with a heat gun. So these are Simon Says Stamp. And I will, by the way, I'm really working to get all the links on, and I'll get it on my blog so that you can go in and find everything later, okay? I'm trying to scroll down and make sure. Yes, thank you, Linda. I know, I'm so excited. So yes, I'm trying to read both and think. So metallic, Simon Says envelopes. Love those. And if you want to see the back, they just have a normal kind of straight flap. They're not the V flap. Okay, envelopes. Neenah Desert Storm. 80 pound, 100 pound. Love it for card bases. It's a great craft. Lots of people use it. This is nothing new. That's Neenah Desert Storm. Love it. And I'm going to go fast, guys, especially if my voice starts to go. Simon Says Stamp, heavyweight, I think it's 100, might be 110 pound, black cardstock, especially for a card base. My absolute go-to for black, love it, love it. Okay, Altenew, this is gold mirror, specialty paper. It's gorgeous. I love this. If you saw the poinsettia card that I posted, at Christmas time from Altenew, I use this gold foil, and it is, you can see how shiny it is. I have loved this for years. It's nothing new, but I'm trying to really show you how shiny, it really is a foil and a mirror. It is smoother and shinier than any other foil cardstock I have found. Yes, Missy, I love this too. Love this mirror cardstock. Another metallic cardstock I love is the Holtz Ideology. And I cut a couple of frames. This is an Altenew frame. You're going to see this because I love it. This is the copper mirror, and you see it is very shiny. It is not quite as shiny as the mirror, but I love it. And this is the black metallic from his colored cardstock pad. And I love the gold and silver. I have it, let's see. This is the gold. I use it on tons of Christmas cards, and at Christmas time, the gold and silver, it's really pretty. One thing you need to know about the Holtz Ideology though, the metallic, if you heat it with a heat gun, like let's say you try to emboss something, it does crack, which is a cool effect if you want to do vintage and all of that. But just so you know, it cracks if you heat it. So you just need to be aware of that. And then also, this is the metallic jewels, and these are gorgeous. I love these. Beautiful. Look at this purple. It is gorgeous. I'm trying to move it so that you can really see how shiny it is. Beautiful colors in this. Pretty reds and blues. Really pretty at Christmas time or all year round. This black is really cool. So Those are the Tim Holtz Ideology. Then another one of my favorites, this is Simon Says Stamp, and this is called Glimmery, and it comes in different colors, and it has a kind of a linen texture to it, and a little soft sheen, metallic kind of shimmery sheen. And you can even get a sample pack, which is what this one was, and has all different colors. I love this greenish kind of teal color and red, just a very soft glimmer shimmer to it. And then you can get packs, and I will tell you that the white is, and it looks kind of creamy there, but it is a beautiful shimmery white color. And I love the linen, the kind of linen-y look it gives. It's a great background cardstock. So there's those. And then it was kind of funny because this made I use vellum all the time, and you guys know that. And this is Basil 40-pound vellum. And I use this all the time. And I just saw on a thread today, and I responded to someone, I think on Stamp Junkies, and she was asking about vellum. And I will tell you, I love the weight. This Basil is so much heavier than anything from the box stores that I tried. I've tried Michael's vellum. It has a little bit of a yellow cast to it. And this just seems to be more smooth, and I love to layer it over something to it's thicker, so it hides the background more if you're putting a sentiment on it. I love the Basil vellum. Like right away, it was one of the things that I thought, oh, I have to have that on there, because on My Favorite Artsy Things, because I use it all the time and it's my go-to. And I actually gave away the Michael's vellum that I had because it just doesn't even compare. Favorite, if you guys know me, I am obsessed with pattern paper, and I don't use it as much anymore because lots of times we blend ink and we make, I make my own backgrounds, but there's still something about beautiful pattern paper. And I do make mini albums here and there. And so I will even still buy a 12 by 12 for the mini albums, but these are just some papers. I don't buy a lot anymore. Specifically, if I'm going to do an album, I might go looking. But these are papers that when I saw them, and this one, I'm not sure, this Gingham Farm from My Mind's Eye, it may have even been released in 2018 or earlier, but it's something that I bought in 2019 because I just thought has a creamy linen background. You probably can't tell, it looks white in the video maybe. It's a double-sided 6x6. I am a nut for grays and blacks, and I just thought that this was just beautiful, and I had to have these papers when I saw them. So much so that in case I wanted to use them for an album, I bought some 12 by 12 because look at this gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. These bigger prints in the 12 by 12. So, you can fussy cut around them. You can do different things. So I had to have these. This was one I had to have. Favorite paper of 2019 for sure. One of them. I'm missing my Catherine Pooler stack. I had a stack. Catherine Pooler, of course, had to make it. If you guys haven't used any Catherine Pooler papers, you need to try them because they are single-sided, but it is so heavy and it has a sheen to it. It's almost like a satin that I really love it. Missy, who makes what? That last one that I showed was My Mind's Eye from Gingham Farm, and you can probably get it at Simon Says Stamp. So these are two of my favorite Catherine Poolers. This is the newest release out west, and I had to show this because I love these cactus papers, and the colors I think are so cute. I think look at this one. I think that's so pretty. And one more. I love the little cactus on that. And I love the color combo. But Catherine Pooler papers are heavy and just a beautiful, nice weight. And single-sided, so you don't feel like you're cheating yourself, of one side when you use one. My son got excited about all these at Christmas. He got upset I didn't have enough tags made. So he actually die cut a bunch of tags. Look, on all these all got cut out with tags. I showed him how to use the Vagabond, and he went to town making tags, but I love that paper. This was one of, if you guys know, I really kind of discovered Catherine Pooler products starting maybe in July or August. My sister introduced me to the ink, and I was a fan immediately of the ink. So that's that. So I kind of started with this release from Catherine Pooler, buying stamps and dies and the paper and stuff. And it was that this tractor with the trees paper that just blew me away, and the stamps, and that was, I was instantly hooked. So moving on, this is the most beautiful paper of the year by far. This is from Kathy King, Flutter in Bloom from Paper Phenomenon. And it, when I got this paper in the mail and I opened it up, it blew me away. It is heavy and it is beautiful. The colors are just stunning. In video, you just don't even get it until you see it in person. It's just breathtaking. And it was just perfect. I think she, it's her paper. She makes gorgeous albums. If you aren't familiar with Kathy King, great tutorials. And this paper, I just love it. And I think I tucked it away somewhere. It's one of those things, you tuck it away because you aren't going to use it right away. And then I couldn't find it. I stressed out, but then I did. I found it, and I really need to use it because by far my favorite paper of the year. Kathy King Paper Phenomenon. And you can buy it from Kathy directly. It might be sold out. I think I looked, but guess what? She sells on Amazon too. And I think it was in stock in Amazon. And all of Kathy's papers are pretty much always, I think, 12 by 12 because she does albums. That's what she does. So you wouldn't be able to cut that too pretty. Oh, I know, Sheila. It is absolutely gorgeous. So there's my favorite papers.